To the next chapter, chapter number 6, the pronouns and kinds of pronouns. This chapter, pronouns, I've explained very clearly in my video. Go through the video, clear all your doubts, and once you watch the video clearly, I promise you, you will face no problem in doing the exercises. So go through each and every point which I have clearly mentioned and try to understand. After that, I'm going to start with your exercises. Right? Once that thing is clear, come back to this video and do the exercise. Now let's start with the exercises. Exercise 6.1. You have to fill in the blank with the appropriate pronoun given in the bracket. I am waiting for full stop. When will you come back? So over here in the bracket, pronoun is given. You have to simply pick it up and fill it in the column in this blank over here. So I am waiting for you. When will you come back? You and I can make a good team. This notebook is mine. It contains my name on the cover page. She is quite careless. She often wastes a lot of time. The principal called me to her office. It was I who spoke first. They were invited to the dinner party. The judge freed him. I want to talk to you. This house belongs to us. Okay? Fill in the blank with personal pronouns. You have to use personal pronouns, using them in their suitable forms. So in the first one, Dad should do your duty well. You. My father and I are good friends. So we'll use personal pronoun. We often play chess together. Children are playing hide and seek when they saw a snake behind the tree. Most students in the class do not bring their lunchbox. Rinko uses abusive language. The principal has suspended him for 2 days. This handkerchief is mine. You can see my name on it. Our teacher has asked us to stay in the class. Wait for me. I shall be back in 2 minutes. Raghu was playing football when he injured his right leg. This pen may be yours. I have seen you using it many times. So these are all your personal pronouns. You, we, they, their, him, mine, us. These are all your personal pronouns. Okay? Now in the next one, exercise 6.2. Fill in the blanks with correct personal pronouns. The keyword in each sentence is in bold type. I often have problems starting my car in the morning. So you have to simply see to it that what you have to use. You have to fill in the blank with correct personal pronoun, and the keyword in each sentence is in bold type. This is your keyword. The young bird fell from the nest and hurt itself. So because you are talking for this young bird, na? So itself badly, you will use itself. When you two boys go on holidays, enjoy yourself, because it is two boys. But make sure you are careful. I have an elder brother who gave me some advice which I have never forgotten. We are astonished when he gave us the money, but we enjoyed spending it. So all these words are your bold letters, right? The keyword which is given. According to that, you have to use the personal pronouns in the blank. You must try to work hard. Bunny, force yourself to study regularly and put more effort into your studies. The girls were delighted because they had won the first hockey game of the season. Okay? So according to these words, these bold words, you have to use the pronoun. Right? Now next 6.3. Choose the correct pronouns to complete the following sentence. The association now has sufficient funds to purchase its new premises. My family went on an outgoing to one of their favorite beauty spots. The pop group had all made a great deal of money and had planned for their future security. The council decided to sell off some of its unused land. The team suffered a great disappointment. They could not hide their tears. The committee promised its most important report every year. The Overseas Bank opened its newest branch in Berlin yesterday. The hockey cup played in Paris last week. They got involved in maximum their rebound. The golf club celebrated its 25th anniversary last week. The new government in Armenia will announce its new 5-year program soon. Okay? Now, so 6.4. Insert the right form of possessive pronoun in the places where a personal pronoun is enclosed in the bracket. You have to insert the right form of the possessive pronoun in place where a personal pronoun is enclosed. Correct also some errors which you may find. Now, that uncle of yours, right? This is your personal pronoun. You have to use possessive pronoun. So that uncle of yours is a mastermind businessman. Our house is as big as theirs. This is your possessive pronoun. His farm yields more fruits than ours or yours. What he calls his property is not really his. That book on the table is not mine, but his. The poet refers his own poems to yours or hers. My height is not as same as yours. You are the taller. The school where you study is better than mine or hers. That box is his, not yours. So leave it where it was. I wish I had seen the letter of yours before I posted mine. That house is theirs, not ours. Take what is yours and leave what is ours. So you have to simply insert possessive pronoun, right? In the place where personal pronoun is enclosed in the bracket. So you have to just put the possessive pronoun instead of a person. Got it? Next, my house and yours were built on precisely the same place. That house of theirs is very handsomely furnished. Got it? In exercise 6.5, complete the following sentences with a correct relative pronoun. My father, who went on a tour of China, is coming back this evening. You have to simply fill relative pronoun, right? Just take a glance what relative pronouns are. Relative pronouns are pronouns that link different parts of a sentence. We often see them when we need to add more information. The relative pronouns whom, whose, which, that, what, whatever, whomever, whichever. These are all your relative pronouns. So after seeing the video, you will face no problem. Okay? Have you seen the teacher who is on duty today? The workers whom my father employed have been working on the project day and night. The little kitten which picked up from the train a few days ago has gone missing again. These are the girls whose books were stolen. Can you tell me whose pen this is? Mary, Anne, who can play the piano very well, have been awarded a scholarship to study music in England. These are the parents whose daughters scored the best result in examination. This tree, which is believed to be over 500 years old, is a national heritage. Do you remember who borrowed the book How to Succeed in an Examination? So I think the relative pronouns are clear. Next, Exercise 6.6. Fill suitable possessive pronouns in the blanks. So what are possessive pronouns? Pronoun that shows ownership or possession. They show ownership or possession of a noun. That is known as a possessive pronoun. And possessive pronoun indicate that something belongs to someone, right? Something belongs to somebody. The possessive pronouns mine, his, her, our, theirs. These are all your possessive pronouns. This is your pen. This pen is yours. These are our books. These books are our. These are my trousers. These trousers are mine. Those are their problems. Those problems are theirs. This is her frock. This frock is hers. You have to fill suitable possessive pronoun in the blanks. Okay? Now fill in the blank with interrogative pronouns. What kind of pronouns? Interrogative pronouns. Who, whose, whom, what, which. These are all your interrogative pronouns. You see the exercise. To whom did you give the money? Whom do you want to say? Whose are these books? Which is your umbrella? Who is that man in grey suit? What did you say? Whose is this car? Who of you wishes to go on foot? Which are your shoes? What is your father's profession? So these are all your interrogative pronouns. Now fill in the blanks. Who, which, or when. This is the boy who had an accident. Yesterday I saw a car which was really old. Manisha is the girl whom I met on Friday. The robber stole the car which the lady had parked in front of supermarket. Can I talk to the girl who is sitting on the bench? This is the hotel where I always stay when I go to Paris. Where is the bottle of cake which I bought this morning? Mr. Jones, who is a taxi driver, lives on the corner. This is the girl who comes from Spain. That Paris, the friend who has just arrived in the airport. The shopping center is a place where you can buy a lot of things. Okay? Join the pairs of given sentences using relative pronoun. You have to use relative pronoun to join the given sentences. So I'll explain you what relative pronouns are. These are the words that link different parts of a sentence. Okay? We often see them when you need to add more information. When you have to add more information, there you will see the relative pronouns. And these all words, who, whose, which, that, which, whatever, whomever, whichever, these are all your relative pronouns. So you have to fill in the blanks with the relative pronouns. In this exercise 6.9, you have to join the pairs of the given sentence using the relative pronoun. So this is the road. Instead of it should be noun, because you are joining the sentence now, so you have to use a relative pronoun. So use that. This is the road that leads to the road. Here is the book which you lost it yesterday. Okay. The men saw new clothes who are called tailors. The men who sew clothes are called tailors. A boy who won the trophy is my friend. Mrs. Khanna is very strict, right? She is a teacher, so you can write Mrs. Khanna, who is a teacher, is very strict. Here is the money I had borrowed yesterday. This is the money that I had borrowed yesterday. We met the people whose house had caught fire. So now there is no need to just rewrite again there, because you have just combined these two sentences using a relative pronoun. The rich lady has lost his car. She is standing there. So now you have to use a relative pronoun. Write down. The rich lady who has bought this car is standing there. Teachers like the students, they work hard. Teachers like the students who work hard. He is the man, I had mentioned him earlier. He is the man whom I had mentioned earlier. Okay. So this is how you'll be using the relative pronouns to join the sentence. So you should be very aware of the words which you use to relate. You see the exercise number 6.8. Correct the following sentences. First one, it was him who began the quarrel. It was he who began. You and I have done the duty. You and I have done. See the next one. Nobody will help you but I. Nobody help you but me. Supriya bought her book and laid them on the table. Supriya bought her book and laid it on the table. It was me who did it. It was I who did it. Not me. It was I who did it. I, you and he must help the poor. So there should be a correct order. The second person will come first, then third person, then first person. You, he and I must help the poor man. Kindly note this thing, okay? I have explained everything. So my children, please watch the videos very carefully. You will face no problem in any of the exercises. The dog has its own. The dog has its bone. So it should not be a apostrophe. You don't use apostrophe over here. Okay. So dog has its bone. What is the name of he who won the? What is the name of him who won the first prize? She and I got equal mark. Not say she and me. The presents are for you and me, not I. Okay. Now see, complete the following sentence with the appropriate reflexive or emphatic pronouns. So I have explained reflexive and emphatic pronouns very clearly. Kindly go through the videos. I'm doing the exercises here. My little sister can dress herself. I wash my clothes myself. We repaired the computers ourselves. My uncle shaves himself. My uncle shaves himself every morning. I don't like to talk about myself. My sister lives by herself. Sarah looks at herself in the mirror for us. Okay? We hurt ourselves in the accident. You are going to enjoy yourself if you go to the party. Kids don't hurt themselves when they are in the park. I am going to buy myself a new dress. I taught myself how to swim. She blamed herself for the mistake. Behave yourself. The hunter shot himself accidentally. My brother injures himself when he uses that knife. The grandfather burnt herself when she was baking a cake. We entertain ourselves playing cards. They spend hours looking at themselves in the mirror. I hurt myself when I fell down the stairs. He told himself that he would get the best mark in his class. So he told himself, the baby is not old enough to wash itself. A friend of mine killed himself with drugs. My dog nearly killed itself when it ran across the road. The children entertained themselves riding the bikes in the park. I hate people who only think about themselves. Our teacher told us that she started to live by herself at the age of 18. You shouldn't go there by yourself. Don't put your hands there. You can hurt, you can burn yourself. The dog returned home by itself. We learned how to play the guitar ourselves. Help yourself. I don't like myself. She doesn't respect herself. She taught herself how to speak French. She did not go to school. The cat had fleas and was scratching itself the whole day. So, you have to simply fill the emphatic or the reflexive pronouns. So watch this video for the reflexive and emphatic pronoun, and after watching it, I promise you will face no problem. See the last exercise 6.12. Each of these sentences contain one pronoun error. Underline the incorrect word and write the correct pronoun. See the first one, she bought 2 bags of sweets and gave it to the children. It should be them, right? Instead of it, you have to use them. This is the error. The cause of pollution is man himself and his inventions, not they. A student must study hard to maintain his marks throughout the year. Because you're talking about a student, na? My friends and I went for a holiday in Kashmir and really enjoyed ourselves, not themselves. I could see 3 cows sitting in the nearby field having its afternoon rest. So instead of it should be there. Rose was an excellent student and she always suffered terrible nerves before during his exam. Instead of his should be her because you're talking about a girl. The man who lives across the road from us is very proud of their 2 daughters. It should be his 2 daughters. The result of my old exams are out today. I hope they don't put it up on the notice board. It is incorrect. You should use them. I have tried so hard to get along with the girls, but I just don't see eye to eye with her. Instead of her, it should be them. Ambition is one of the most dangerous things in life. They can even force a man to become evil. Instead of they, it should be it. So in this sentence, you are simply asked to remove the incorrect, right, and write the correct words. Underline the incorrect and write the correct. So in this way, I have just underlined, and then you can write the sentence again. You write the sentence properly. Okay, go through the exercises, and still if you face any problem, ask me. So complete all your work. I have simply made this video so that you can just, after watching the videos, you can practice the exercises and then you can tally your work from here. Okay.